I would like to introduce two of California's prominent family estate winemakers. They take great pride in cultivating every element of their wine. A family estate winery keeps its owners' hands and hearts involved from vine to barrel, crafting each wine's character. Every bottle tells the story of the soil, climate, and physical features of the land where it was grown. Let's start by meeting Philip Togni and his daughter Lisa from Spring Mountain in Napa Valley. They established their winery in 1981 and for 3 decades have continued to work the vines by hand.
Everybody will tell you that the wine is made in the vineyard. It's become a platitude, but it is true. We like to spend 3/4 of our time in the vineyard, not much time fussing over the wine, and a little bit of time projecting it out to the outside world. These are not diseased leaves, they're mechanically damaged leaves. When we pushed up the shoots, it's done in a rather a hurry, so some of them get broken. We straighten out these shoots so that the exposure to the sun is the maximum. And then we put a little clip in this wire to hold them up there against the wind.
Yeah, there's just a lot of kind of hand refinement that we're able to do here because our vineyard is as small as it is. You know, if you had a 100-acre vineyard or 50 acres, you wouldn't be fussing around like this. You just wouldn't have the manpower or the time, but we're able to do that here. That's really the reason why our grapes are as good as they are, and therefore why the wine ends up being what it's like, is that we're able to do this very detailed hand labor and care of the grapes.
Philip's wines take you into the elevations of Spring Mountain. This beautiful setting creates a perfect environment where he and Lisa can focus on growing the finest grapes for their family of wines. For years, he was a winemaker for one of Napa's most prestigious wineries. Now you can enjoy selections from his personal reserve.
They all have my name, which is Philip Togni. The GN is the Italian version of the Spanish tilde, so Egni. And that on our second label, which is the Tambach Hill, Philip Togni appears on the cork and on the capsule and in the fine print here, so there's no doubting where it's from. Very long cork to help it age well, very carefully selected with 0 defects on the end that touches the wine. Estate bottled, grown by us, no purchased grapes. And the varietal mix is generally, year by year, the same as in the principal label. And so that is Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and Petit Verdot. And those are 4 of the 5 varieties that are common in Bordeaux. We are growing a wine to suit our taste. We're too small to need to do demographic studies. We've honed the kind of wine we make based on previous experience. It's an age-worthy wine. We don't buy any grapes, because that's an important distinction from many other wineries. And so we're able to grow the grapes each year carefully with a view of getting it into the bottle in the right shape. We've divided the labels. Tambach Hill, our second label, is a wine that's ready to drink much sooner, like 5 to 10 years. But the main label, which has my name on it, is expected to improve for 40 years, maybe 50 years in certain vintages. So if you want to lay down a wine and drink 10, 20 years from now, this is one to try.